Think about it. Would you put a child into a bag if they were being noisy? The answer is no. That is the correct answer here.
Did you notice how I was thinking on that one?
I did. I could smell the smoke. Hello again, everyone. Dungeon Master Rick here with a new episode of The Adventures of Kallista and Nikolas. So you bolt out of this bush after it. And as you take off, what you had previously thought was a tree starts to move, and you notice it's a gigantic leg towering above you.
Ooh.
And you look up, and you see this enormous man with two heads, wearing nothing but a loincloth, carrying essentially an uprooted tree in one hand. And you see one head turns to the other and says, I think we found our midnight snack. So roll for initiative.
You don't want to eat me. I'm full of whiskey and bad decisions.
Love whiskey and bad decisions.
23.
Okay.
You got +1, so 19. You got it.
Okay. So, Nikolas, you get to go first.
Oh, yay. So, since I have cunning action, and I'm right there at him, I'm going to try to stomp him in the big toe and run. He already said he's going to eat me, so I'm like...
Why is that the action you want to take?
Because it will distract him long enough for me to get the hell out of there.
It's just going to piss him off.
Yeah, if you just stomp his toe and then run off, you really think he's not going to chase after you? Like, there's not a lot of times that I'm like, this is stupid. But this is stupid. At least if you're going to do something like that, do something that will hurt.
Yeah.
Not just irritate him.
Well, I can't. I'm not tall enough to punch him in the nuts.
If only you had a sword or spells or anything like that.
A short sword and stab him in the toe.
It doesn't have to be his toe. Like, you are probably up to about belly button height. I mean...
The way you described the big leg, I just thought I was just up to, his, crotch area.
That's not that far apart. Crotch, belly button.
Okay, I'm just going to stab him in the belly. That's 14.
Okay. That hits.
So that's 10.
Okay. Do anything else?
Yeah, get the hell out of there. I'm running.
So, you turn to run. He gets an attack of opportunity, and he's going to swing his club at you.
Am I dead?
Well, he hits you, but I haven't rolled damage yet. Calm down. Alright, so you take 15 damage.
I'm dead.
You're so dramatic.
That brings me back down to, I believe, 12. I just got a mental picture of her shaking her head because she's sitting there hiding in the bushes and she sees me stab, run, and then he just takes that big tree and just face plants me into the ground.
Pretty close, not quite, but pretty close.
I'm going to do something completely different. And I'm going to choose to use deception. I'm going to jump out and get his attention. I'm going to try to convince him that there's a village north of where we are currently.
Okay.
Full of fat humans. Is he a giant?
It's one giant with two heads.
Hey, asshole.
No?
There's a town full of fat humans that direction. Just north of here.
Who is this asshole you're talking to? This hairy little guy. Is that who you're talking to?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, asshole. I think you're supposed to be going with her.
And I'm still laying there kind of mortally wounded. I'm like, just kill me.
You're not mortally wounded, Jesus Christ.
I'm being dramatic. I'm trying to play possum.
I'm trying not to get stomped.
That's it.
I should have probably not called him asshole. Maybe.
Well, so roll your deception check.
7, 4 + 3.
You can hear the two heads kind of whispering amongst themselves, and you hear
Should we just eat them? I think we should just eat them both. Let's do it. Okay.
I'm going to take a few steps back. Kind of like, I don't know. I'm going to choose to step back like 10 steps. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, just distance myself from the situation.
On their turn, Jon, I need you to roll a strength check.
Oh, okay. I might have got lucky on this one. 0, 5 plus 4, that's 9, plus 8 is 17.
Okay. So they reach down and start to wrap one of their hands around you. And as the other one is coming towards you, you just kind of manage to worm your way out of their grasp. They say,
well, that's not very nice. We were going to eat you quickly, but now we're going to take our time.
Oh boy! You assholes are going to eat me. I don't want to be eaten.
Well, you shouldn't look so tasty then.
I'm fuzzy. How's fur tasty?
Cows.
No one asked you.
She's got a point, though, you know.
No one asked you either.
and then they're going to try to smash you with their tree again.
Great.
Okay, so it is going to hit you.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
I guess they like their meat tenderized, don't they?
Do you say that out loud?
Yes, I do.
Yes, we do. Thanks for noticing.
You said you had 12 left?
Yeah, my dad.
Drama queen. You are unconscious, though.
Yay.
I love how in the 2 sessions we've had with the 2 of you so far, both times you've gone unconscious because you've tried to fight something that you probably shouldn't have. Although technically you guys can survive this, you're the only one really fighting it because you're the one who decided, I'm going to go out here and do this.
So he was going to eat me.
After you ran out there like an idiot.
I was trying to catch my bird.
Oh, he's gone.
What happened to him?
He's gone.
What do you mean?
He's wild. He flew away.
He didn't fly away. He's like being a tiny bird. He's gone.
So I'm unconscious and I lost my pet. Great day.
Wait, see.
No.
Even though I loved him, he did not love me. I tried to put him in a bag, but he
I would
wouldn't
let
go.
him get it.
That was probably your first mistake. Trying to put a wild animal in a bag. So, yeah, Jaz. It is Kallista.
Well, how many hit points do I know? Or am I just down to 0?
You're at -3, but that doesn't matter. Once you hit 0, you're unconscious. And next turn, you will start rolling death saves.
Okay. Well, I am
You should be used to this by now.
going to use my javelin,
Okay.
and I'm going to also use shield right after I attack with my javelin,
Okay.
which is to I'm gonna shove. Well, I guess shoving isn't gonna do shit to him. He's huge.
Well, so you can still shove something that is a size larger than you. Anything more than that, and it won't work. So he is one size larger than you, yes.
Oh.
One size category larger.
Okay.
The problem with that is that you have to be closer. So you have to move in order to do that.
I don't want to get closer.
Yeah, that's part of the problem. You're still 30-ish feet away. So you can't really shove him from 30 feet away.
But I can definitely jump my javelin at him, right?
You can.
Okay. Well, I want to attack with my javelin. 11 plus 4, 13.
Yes. And that does hit.
Since you rolled 6 points, could you get 12?
That's 7.
Okay. So you do 7 damage. And you chuck this javelin at it. Stabs into its shoulder and says,
Ow, that really hurt. Wasn't very nice.
So I lost my javelin now.
yeah, I mean, you chucked it at somebody. Usually they're not like, here, have your javelin
They're
back.
Although that would be funny. Try again, short shit.
So he pulls it out, snaps it in half, and tosses it back at you and says,
But I have extra.
It wasn't very nice.
you probably have more than one javelin, so.
Well, I'm going to throw my other javelin.
Okay. I'm going to say you'd probably have, like, several of them. Usually people don't just carry one, since they are typically a thrown weapon anyway.
Yeah. 14.
That'll hit.
6.
Okay.
How much damage does he have, like, total? Is that
It's a mystery.
too much?
Yeah, it's a mystery.
Let's say Final Fantasy. You don't get that option.
So, you hit him in, like, almost the same spot again. And he's just like...
That is not very nice.
The other head's like...
I don't think I want to play with this one anymore.
You see that they step over Nikolas and pick him up, and they're kind of debating amongst themselves, like...
Well, how should we do this? Should we put him on a spit and cook him? Or should we just bash his brains out and eat him here?
And they're just kind of ignoring you.
My rage wouldn't do anything, correct?
I mean, depends on what you're trying to do.
Nikolas, you must die.
Oh, that's awesome. Just go, let him eat me and walk away.
Well,
No, because I can't, I don't even know who...
That's right, you don't know where you're going.
I don't know the person that we're doing this favor for, well, and I kind of need you as the person...
Yeah,
like you're...
because also he led you here, so, like, getting back... Even if you were like, fuck this, I'm out, getting back...
Be lost in the forest. And no one else knows me from the party. So I'm basically going to die off in the woods.
Well, and you're a day away from the city, so, like, that's a lot of land between you and the rest of the party who doesn't know you.
I can't help him because he's now...
Just remember, I have a feather.
I can't do anything else, right?
I mean, you could try and persuade him.
I guess I can try to persuade him to trade him actual food. Like 5 days worth of food. For Nikolas's unconscious body.
Roll your persuasion.
That's a 16.
Okay.
I don't know what goes with it.
Wisdom.
Ooh,
It's at 18.
Nice.
I might survive.
All right. So you're offering your food, and you hear them kind of whispering, and you just hear,
Well, it is only human food. 5 days worth isn't very much. Do you have anything shiny?
Can I take his gold and give it to him?
well, they're already holding him, so
Yes,
technically his gold
Can I
could
convince-
be their gold now.
Can I convince him to take his gold that he has? Or I have to give him my gold? I guess my life from getting lost in the woods is worth it, but would you mind taking possibly 10 pieces of gold?
Show them to us.
I take out my 10 pieces of gold, the largest pieces I have. So they're the same size.
Yeah, they're all pretty common size.
Big, juicy ones.
Well, because like if they were like nuggets of gold, they could be different size, but these are like coins.
Okay. I had no clue.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I got gold pieces.
I got monies.
And I showed them my 10 pieces of gold.
Okay.
Or throw them on the ground. Whatever's.
Well, I mean, you can hold them out, I'm sure.
Will this suffice?
They say,
Is that all of the shiny you have? Do you have any more shiny? That's not very much.
I have 10 more pieces. That's
Well.
all I have.
Show us that.
I reach into my pack and grab the rest of my gold pieces. All 20 pieces.
okay,
Can I roll for deception?
absolutely.
Oh, God.
Please don't take my monies. Not for this lunatic. I have a 7.
Guess what? 7 succeeded this time.
16?
No, 7 succeeded.
succeeded.
He rolled.
Yeah.
They rolled lower than you did.
Yeah, remember how, like, literally earlier, I was like, 7 could? It literally did this time. They rolled a 2. So, one of them says,
You know, we could just eat him anyway, and eat her, and take the shinies.
and you see that they hold Nikolas up to their 2 heads. One of them just kind of licks his face and says,
He's not very good.
just tosses him down.
Very well. We'll take your shinies and your food. We will not eat you today. Tomorrow, maybe a different story.
Hey, which direction are y'all heading?
Well, you see, we have 2 heads.
That's just what they say.
Okay. Never mind. Like,
they're not very smart.
Clearly, I just fooled them with my 20 pieces of gold. Am I allowed to do anything else?
Yeah, I mean, you guys aren't in initiative anymore, because they toss him down, they pick up the stuff that you set down, and then they just start walking off.
Good.
And you just hear them arguing again.
Can I attempt to steal back my gold from him?
From him?
Yes, steal back whatever gold he's got.
Oh, I mean, he's unconscious. You don't even have to
Just
attempt.
take it.
Also, just take his gold.
Yeah.
Although you're going to be 5 short. I only got 15.
I'm going to grab him by his leg and drag him to a nearby forge. And try to get out of their line of view in case they change their mind.
I'm sensing a theme here.
Yeah. I'm very... He just cost me money. I didn't spend any money. He's costing me money. Our friendship is not beneficial. That's what it's supposed to be. A beneficial friendship.
You're the one that followed me.
I don't know why I decided to be a dumbass again.
Worst friends with benefits ever. There's no benefits.
No benefits.
Kind of not even much of friends.
It's not even a mutual thing.
It's acquaintances with negatives. Whatever the opposite of benefits are. Hindrances. You guys, well, John, you don't have much choice but to sleep the rest of the night.
I rolled a 5, so that probably don't help me on anything anyway.
No, because you didn't have to roll anyway.
I know.
So, you failed. You did. So you guys sleep through the rest of the night. Nicholas, you wake up with just an awful splitting headache, which I feel like actually was how you woke up last time that we played. Just a horrible, pain. More because he got knocked out both times. But at this point, it's kind of a familiar pain. You're like, oh, okay, this is just what mornings are like now.
Oh, man. This shit's getting old quick.
Maybe if you got knocked unconscious a couple fewer times per week.
Maybe you should think before you attack.
He said he was going to eat me.
After you ran out there and stabbed him.
I stabbed him after he said he was going to eat me. I would not have stabbed him if he didn't say, I'm going to eat you.
So, you guys headed out. Continuing along your way.
Yeah, with a lamp.
No, you just have a headache.
Yeah. I would like to get this job done.
Okay. So, you guys continue on your way. And by the end of the day, haven't quite reached your destination because today you were moving a little bit slower. So you guys make camp again for the night. And Jaz, I'll let you roll this time. The 2d10s.
79.
You guys have set up camp for the night and are about to settle down when you hear a bell. Not like a church bell, just like a cowbell. Just kind of clanking. You hear, come on. Come on. Just like this elderly man, or at least sounds like an elderly man.
I'm not going to get involved. I do not wish to struggle tonight. I want some rest. After I take my first shift.
Oh, you're going first?
Heck yeah. We can't go sleep together. I don't trust us sleeping again.
I'm surprised you trust me watching.
He's got a point. Next time it'll just be her sleeping during the day and you carrying her. No, actually, next time it'll just be she's gone.
Yeah, she lives.
Oh, my feather doesn't work.
What am I going to do next time I get knocked unconscious?
Die, I guess.
I'm getting eaten.
You hear a number of hooves clomping closer and a voice calling out and says, "Hello? Hello, is there anyone awake still? I'm sorry to bother you."
Yeah, what you want?
Yes, I believe we're lost. Can you help?
I don't have a damn clue where I am either. Sorry.
Are you alone? Is there anyone else who could help?
I promise you don't want any advice. I promise you, it's not in your best interest. So no.
He's just like, Are you okay, ma'am? Do you
fine.
need help?
I'm fine. I was fine until you came along.
Well, I don't mean to be a trouble. I am just quite lost myself.
Where are you trying to head to?
To be honest, I don't remember anymore. I've been wandering for a while, and I'm very hungry.
So where are you looking to go if you don't know what you're looking for?
So you, I assume, probably have like at least a low campfire going.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can kind of see this man like at the edge of the light, and he says, I'm really sorry. I don't mean to bother you. I don't know where I'm going. I've been wandering for quite a while, and my friends here are probably tired of walking, and you see what looks like some kind of animal, but it's a little bit too dark to tell. And again, you've been hearing like the cowbell kind of sound.
I don't want to entertain him, though. I don't want him to stay here. Like, why don't he just go? Why doesn't he understand I'm not interested in what he's selling?
He's not selling you anything.
I get that, I'm saying, but...
He's an old lost man.
But I feel sketched out by his presence. He sounds like he's trying to rob me.
I mean, you can see that he's an old man.
I'm actually going to call out to, Nikolas. Nikolas.
What?
Roll a perception check.
That's a 5.
You just hear him start to snore really loud. Yeah, Nikolas is just snoring louder. And you hear the old man say, I believe your friend is asleep. Again, I just am very lost and very hungry.
Well, if you're starving, I can possibly consider sharing with my rations.
I thought we gave away all our food.
I gave away half of my food.
Smart.
She didn't give away all of her money either.
I gave away relatively a small portion. I had 75, I got 55.
Exactly.
I bartered.
Oh, hell, you had me
For your...
convinced you got rid of all of it.
Yeah.
You're good.
That deception check worked on the real life player too, which is sad because it was like a 7.
I got so lucky.
Is that what you call it? Because you gotta put up with him all the time.
Yeah.
He says, I would greatly appreciate any help. It would mean a lot to me.
Well, if you sit on the other edge of the other side of the fire, I'm willing to toss some food over to you.
He says, thank you.
I don't want you getting close to us. You can't stay.
He says, I understand. Any hospitality, any help is a great kindness, especially to one so old as me.
I reach inside my bag and grab half a day's rations of food.
Okay.
And toss it to him.
Okay. So as he approaches the fire on the other side, you see that he has a herd of goats with him that he's kind of just like leading along. And
He has a herd of goats and he's hungry?
Yeah, I can just do that.
What is he gonna do? Like fucking butcher them with his hands? He's old and he's already hungry. Think about like...
He doesn't have time to butcher them.
Yeah, and like, if you're already hungry and weak, how are you gonna butcher an animal and you're old? He sits down and says, thank you, this means a lot. And he says, I can offer you some wine in return. Your friend can have some too. Roll an insight check.
He finna drug me today. Motherfucker. I'm very leery of him since he walked up to me. So 8.
I mean, he seems trustworthy. Like, you don't have any reason to be sketched out. I mean, yes, it's a random person in the middle of the night, but he seems legitimately like he is lost and hungry and just wants some help and wants to pay you guys back however he can.
I accept the wine that he offers.
Okay.
But I do not drink.
Okay.
I don't trust him like that.
Yeah. So he hands over like a corked flask and says, you don't have to drink it now, but anything I can do to repay you.
Well, thank you.
Roll another perception.
That is a 14.
You just... What?
We have booze.
Booze?
Yeah, that's... You heard them talking about the wine. You're like, alcohol. Where? Lead the way.
I smell booze and food.
Alright, so you head out of your tent and you join Kallista by the campfire, and you see this old man with his goats who just kind of hang out behind him a little ways.
And who might you be?
He says, "Oh, I'm just a lost old man. I'm not anyone important."
Does this lost old man have a name?
He says, "It really isn't important."
Maybe to some people, but you're around our fire eating my food.
Hold up. That's not your food. That's my food.
I mean, again, he seems trustworthy. He seems like he is legitimately a lost old man. And Nikolas isn't an asshole. That's not who Nikolas is.
I know that, but I just woke up and I've had a splitting headache, so...
You've slept since then.
Alright, well, you brought us alcohol, so I guess you're alright.
He says, "Well, I thank you both very much for this food, and I won't bother you anymore. I'll be on my way." And you see that he leaves.
Safe travels.
Good luck to you.
Both of you roll a perception check.
I'm glad it's gone.
Just roll a perception check.
That is 7.
You don't notice anything.
How the hell did she just drop it and get a fucking nat 20? I shit you not.
So, I mean, you just rolled.
I know. She boop, nat 20. What the fuck?
Oh, your dice like her better.
No shit.
Guess you gotta give them
Dude,
away.
my dice likes everybody better. Like, I literally loan them out to people and they get better rolls than I do.
You know what it is? Because you're a mooch. Your dice are like, give us to someone else. Buy your own dice, cheap ass.
They don't like being left in the trunk of my car till D&D day. They're mad at me.
Probably.
They're mad at me.
Gotta be nice to them. Gotta feed them. Kallista, you go to pick up the jug of wine and you notice that your coin purse is especially heavy. Whereas you know that it was a little lighter earlier today because of your ransom that you paid. It is noticeably heavier.
I guess I'm gonna check out my coin purse and figure out why it's heavier and if I've been robbed. And rocks are in my coin purse now because I'm sketched out by this old man.
You stand up and you notice this, and you just like, I'm assuming because you've been a little bit of just leery of everyone and everything. I mean, I get it, but like because of that, you probably kind of turn your back to Nikolas so that he can't see. And you open it up and pull little drawstrings and you look in and you notice it is full of coins. Whereas before, 55 is a fair amount, but by no means was it like anywhere near full.
That old man gave her money.
What the hell happened? Can I roll for something? Knowledge of something?
Roll either insight or religion.
Religion?
Mm-hmm. Either one.
That's a 6.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay. So even with a 6, you've heard stories. You can't put a name to who it was, but you've heard stories of a god who wanders. A god who is fond of drink and who is quite generous.
I entertain a god.
Maybe.
She gets to entertain one and gets gold. I get caught peeping at one and I almost get killed by a tree.
Do you see the difference there? You have 1,000 gold.
Jesus.
I guess I won't take your gold.
I mean Zeus.
Sir, you worship Taiki?
Yeah.
We're going shop.
Can I get a bow? You buy me a bow.
You could have bought a fucking bow.
Yeah,
You just didn't.
You just called me a mooch, so why would I buy it with my own money?
I said you, not Nikolas. So, Nikolas, what are you doing?
Wait, no, I didn't see what she did I?
I mean, you saw that she stood up and, turned away from you.
Damn. So I was going to do something funny and acted a panic check. My coin purse just to find out I have nothing.
Roll an insight check. See if you can figure out what she's doing.
Okay, that is a 17.
Okay. So, I mean, you hear coins moving, And you can obviously see her, like, kind of grab her coin purse. And you just feel like maybe you should check yours.
Alright, so that's what I do. I check mine.
Okay. You have 50 gold now. You were asleep.
Hey.
You didn't do anything.
Hey, I don't know how much she has. I can't be jealous if I don't know.
True.
So the fact I've got more when I had 15, I'm happy.
I just see Nikolas being like, hell yeah, I got 50 gold!
I got 50 gold! 50 gold! It's my birthday. Do I celebrate birthdays?
I should have gave him more food. I was like, half day's plenty. I was still sketched out the whole time. Like, alright, with this guy. What random old man's in the middle of a forest, woods,
Hilly kind of woods.
with a flock of, sorry, I don't even know what to call
Herd.
it. A group of goats.
A herd. Yeah.
A herd of goats.
One who's lost in
A
hunger.
gaggle.
He's starving when he's got animals that he could potentially have butchered. Or at
He's
least
starving and old.
he could, like, into it.
Just gnaw on them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eat
Just-
raw if he was really hungry.
It's funny because some of our past games, I was expecting like her to open the coin purse and like a tentacle come out.
Okay, Zach, not everything's about fucking tentacles.
I was kind of sketched out too. I thought he stole it and put rocks in my purse. Like when I wasn't looking.
No. Just because you're the con person.
Which like, technically I'm kind of a con man too. Sort of.
You're a gambler.
Like we're gambling.
Yeah.
That's not the same.
You know when to hold them.
But I always fold them.
And by them, you mean you.
Like a taco.
Yeah. Just crumbles.
I just got
Alright, so you guys go to sleep. Nikolas, are you taking watch or are you just going to sleep the rest of the night?
She took a watch, so I'll stay up.
So, Nikolas, nothing happens the rest of the night.
Thank God.
Alright, and that's where we're going to end this session.